Hello, fourth graders. Happy day before field day. Tomorrow's field day. Hope you all participate and have a good time doing the items that Mr. Schneider worked so hard to put together for you. Today, we are converting decimals to fractions and mixed numbers. That's kind of the opposite of what we did yesterday. Yesterday, we had fractions and we converted them to decimals. Now we're doing decimals to fractions and mixed numbers. Yesterday we had to put them on a number line. This time we don't. So you just be given like a decimal, maybe something like 0 and 0.4. You have to write it as a fraction. This is easy if you know how to read a decimal number the right way. Now, most people just call this 0.4, and that's kind of accepted, but it's not the right way, and it won't help you much for today's lesson. Okay? So remember, it's a four-part thing. First thing you do is read the number before the decimal point, 0. When you get to the decimal point, you say and. Then you read the number after the decimal point, 4. So we've done the first 3 steps already. Then we say the place of the last digit. And you gotta remember that the first place after the decimal point is the tenths place. If there was another digit here, that would be the hundredths place. Okay, so if it was just 0.4, you'd read that as 0 and 4 tenths. If it's 0.41, you read that as 0 and 41 hundredths. And because this number is 0, you usually skip it and you just say 4 tenths or 41 hundredths. Okay. Now obviously, if you read it as 4 tenths and you got to write it as a fraction, you can just write it as 4 tenths. If you read it as 41 hundredths and you got to make it into a fraction, you'd write down 41 hundredths. So it is that easy today. What about something like this? Before the decimal, you have 2 and 3. That's called the tenth. So that's 2 and 3 tenths. As a fraction, it's actually a mixed number, 2 and 3 tenths. Here's a tricky one. Remember, you got the tenths place and the hundredths place. That 5 is in the hundredths place. So it's 0 and 5 hundredths. Skip the 0 and just call it 5 hundredths. 5 hundredths. All right, I'll try to fool you with one. Let's see. Here you go. How would you write that as a fraction or mixed number? Okay, so if you're writing as a mixed number, it says 3 and, so 3 and. This is a 6 in the hundredths place. 3 and 6 hundredths. Now the IXL won't make you reduce, but of course it's always a good idea to reduce. These can both be divided by 2. And you get 3 and 3/50ths. But the IXL will accept that as an answer too. All right, that's it for today. Have fun with this. Have fun at field day tomorrow, and I'll see you again next week. Good luck.